Good evening, world. It is time once again to throw off the shackles of cosmopolitan oppression and sink the boots into France proper. We are Foix, and tonight we shall stick it to the French and the Iberian. We've launched a gutsy war to take Auvergne and Lyonnais, if at all possible. Our good friend Austria, our very tsundere friend Austria, has joined in on this fight. Poland has not, because they're technically in a different war with some of the belligerents. So it's our forces against France, Castile, Portugal, various Italian states, Switzerland, and some northern Germans. We are somewhat outnumbered, but we'll do what we can to win. No sense paying for a fleet. There is no way we could defeat the enemy navy. Right. I need to think carefully about what I'm going to do here. My manpower is, well, compared to what the enemy has, very scarce. But we're pretty much all on par with military technology, except for the Iberians, who are one tech behind. I'm in two minds about this. On the one hand, I should really drive that home to them and get them out of this war as quickly as possible. On the other hand, I don't want to crunch my manpower fighting down here against what will probably be numerically superior forces, whilst France runs amok in my country. Well, worrying won't win the war. Let's just get straight to it. Split my forces up, march through here to avoid attrition, and we're going to crush the Italian forces, divide and conquer, and all that jazz. Oh, okay, maybe Austria has the same idea as me. Well, I really want those Italians dead. Army tradition is at an all-time average. Now, I'm sure everyone knows my stance on generals, only when it's do or die. I think this is pretty do or die. Godspeed, Geoffrey Disclos. Lead us to glory. We're picking up exactly where we left off yesterday, but I am paying my troops, I'm just not paying my navies. I wonder how our morale will stack up against the enemies. I know France has a LAN, which gives them a ridiculous boost to that. Well, no sense worrying, let's just get straight to it. Crush the Tuscans, a good place to start. Oh dear. Okay, that's just the Bretons, I don't have to worry about them. Get out of here. That's a nice taster session for what fighting people at lower technology is going to be like. Somewhat tempting to leave some troops behind just to siege out Tuscany, but I can't make separate peace with them anyway, so I may leave it to the Papal State to take care of that. I'm also hoping Austria, despite his manpower issues, can keep himself together. I really want those Iberians out of this war. I'm actually going to turn the speed down, because this is a pretty important war. Splitting my troops up just to not take attrition in Nice. you doing, friends? Tell me your secrets. Come and get it. Mostly planes. Mostly planes. See if I can't stack wipe these French. Ah, too slow. There we go. This will give me a good taster for what fighting the French will be like. Other than building forts, is there a reliable way to increase supply limit? Asks Sumbra. Technology. This one here raises supply limit by percentage. The supply limit, I think every province has a base amount increased by base tax and further increased if it's coastal, and then multiplied by your tech. No escape for you. Yeah, he's got a superior fire general, but we have numbers and a lot of cannons, so get wrecked. Just get out of here, friends. You're not welcome in my world. This should be a stack wipe. Yeah. I'm back to Languedoc to recover numbers. Right. It's quite important that Austria doesn't get too creamed early on, because I need them not to peace out. If they peace out, then I'm in a whole load of trouble. These battles are also going to be a whole load of trouble. The Austrians are getting murdered up north. I could help them out. I have to march through a lot of land for that. I'd really rather get the Iberians out. On the flip side, this is kind of good. If France is the one making headway into Austria, then they're going to be taking the manpower and attrition losses. Tech is not reliable, yeah. There's not much else you can do, really. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a single mercenary regiment here set to have troops attached to him. That way I should be able to spare any of my vassals' troops from horrible fate. Look at that, look at the Austrians just getting wrecked up here. Not good for his pathetic manpower. Don't make me do all the lifting here, mate. What a death stack. Okay. Suicidal to fight in Bern. But if I get Portugal out of this war, then it's kinda game, set and match. To a degree. Look at France go. That's terrifying. Yeah, getting Portugal out of the war would be an expensive piece of business. Not that we're at that stage yet, but nah, forget it. Is it worth worth sending my army over there? Or should I try to defend Austria? We'll make a march. Try and see if we can take Lisboa. Because getting Portugal out of this war would be fantastic. The attrition not so much, but gotta do what we gotta do. Things are not looking good, so good in Austria. Good evening, Archangels. Now, see if we can't do our little trick. Alright, I want the bulk of you over in Lisboa, the rest of you. Let's just try and get this war score. That's not really war score, it's more just convincing them nicely not to keep going with this fight. Ho ho! We've got an issue to rectify with you. Remember, getting Portugal out of this war gets all of their colonies and all of Castile and Castile's colonies out of this war. Still, Austria is getting hammered up there. Just gotta have faith. I can almost buy them out, but taking Lisboa might